out your pockets, my fruity and slip. I'm rude a little bit, don't be acting so appalled. All y'all girl, let it put so much into tonight, and you just don't care. Now stop playing games, gun, bring your downstairs. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. Tonight, just don't care. Playing games, girl, bring your downstairs.
I left something in the house.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like the law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm the. I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin, just being honest. Try to sink my ship like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, yoga folding like origami? What? I walk the walk, I talk the talk, I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did just happen, wishing on a star. It's a celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With the little patience, you be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin, just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if it getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like immune to everybody, this is Stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing this 50s like hated to love it, I just can't get enough. Labels from calling me, I said move if you call me please, or don't even bother me. They said oh my apology, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career's snowballing. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin, just being honest.
It's week 8 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Nick Chubb. He got a chance to rest and heal up last week on the bye. It's the Jets and the Dolphins, and it's all up next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. That swung out wide to Sanders. He finds some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And when they look at that offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 27. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Winston on 3rd and 2. Sanders got him. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. That makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Back to throw now on first down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They're going to look to throw. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody. to an incompletion.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Hall again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 75. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Now, that's a mound of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here's the Jets punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about there is overconfidence. They've been playing so well.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. They'll set up a throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop down, 3rd and goal. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll try to run with Hall, and I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Jameis to throw it. Steps away. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Up the middle. It's Chubb. Fighting through, and he's got space. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Oh, my goodness, I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. The Dolphins' offense now heads back on the field. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
It's tough to play a game every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The Dolphins at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man. It's short. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. They'll look to throw again. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have herded him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Winston. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Open man here is Coughlin. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So many times coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. 2nd down, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing, Winston. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Winston. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Rucker down inside the 10. Touchdown! Jeremy Rucker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Blankenship is open good. Lead now up to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And all of that was capped off by a Jeremy Rucker touchdown catch. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Out of the gun now on third down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about it.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Barber. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards.
And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Winston. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Barber. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Room here to run. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Winston. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught at the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Following the interception, Winston. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Jameis now on 1st down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Winston now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Third and long for Winston. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. A.J. Terrell, the one who shot in there to drop the QB. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll find Schwartz complete right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw here. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. They'll look to throw here. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 1st down, Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. Touchdown, Dolphins! Jalen Waddle from 21 yards away. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That man tries to come to the front. They got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Jameis to throw it. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Winston's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Winston.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. Here's Winston. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Winston
out quickly to Judy. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Side, they're going to go option here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jameis Winston taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
These guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of...
He's got a man, complete! And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Dolphins are back within a score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as opportunity to hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he's got Rome. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
29 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run it again with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Winston. Dancing to his left. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. Blankenship's kick is good. They will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So the Dolphins now down by 6, a little under a minute to go. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. Huge play at this point in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's got a man complete.
And he will get out of bounds at the end of this. So they took a shot, they complete it, and stop the clock in the end.
He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The way he's throwing the football today, I'm also surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game.
Winston goes ahead, takes the knee, and that should be all she wrote.